Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today it's more Pokemon. Today I'm going to be talking about the Eevee evolutions, because Eevee is my favourite Pokemon if you don't know already. And I think you may know this is my favourite Eevee evolution because that's my profile picture. Anyway, by the time you're watching this, I might have even changed my profile picture. Well, as of now, Sylveon's my profile picture. Not like that really matters anyway. The reason why I have the Z moves on these Eevees is because I was using Battle Spot, and the Battle Spot doesn't allow the same item to be used twice in the same battle. So, and I forgot to take the Z crystal off ever since. So, you might be wondering, how did I get hidden ability? I actually got it quite easily. And oh my god, my cat's chewing a bag. While I was away, I gave my Pokemon leftovers. Well, I was only away for like a minute, so it doesn't really matter. So basically this video is about recommending movesets for Eevee evolutions. I know that Eevee is quite a popular Pokemon and a lot of people really like it. So, as a reward for watching this, I'll give one of you guys an Eevee with hidden ability. That's not that one. Where's my hidden ability Eevee? This one. This is my hidden ability Eevee. So, if you leave a like on the video and comment and what you thought, if you comment what you thought of this video and leave your friend code, you have a chance to win this hidden ability Eevee. And I might be able to give away more because I have an unlimited supply of hidden ability Eevees. There's two ways to get it, but the way I got my hidden ability Eevee was actually quite a lot easier than the normal way. The way I did it, well, if you want an easy hidden ability Eevee, you're going to need black or white 2, or just black and white. I haven't played black and white. I've only played black and white 2. I think they do. Anyway, you can look up a video on how to get an ability Eevee in black and white 2. Basically, I can't really explain. I can't remember anything about that game. I can't remember very much. All I can remember is some weird scientist lady that gives it to you in a building. I can't remember which building. It's a big building with more than one floor. I can't remember exactly. If you want to know exactly like how to get it, then you can just search it on YouTube, because well, I can't exactly explain, and I forgot like which scientist lady it was, which building it was. I'm pretty sure it was in Castelia City. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, let's get into these sets already. So here I have a Vaporeon. I recommend doing the Ditto 5 quest, because they have natures that are very good for competitive Pokemon like this. Well, I don't really do competitive, I just go on the Battle Spot. It's not really competitive, because I don't go for IVs, as you can see. See, look at that. My IVs are terrible. Then my Flareon's IVs are pretty decent. See, look at this. This is just bad luck. I didn't actually keep a setting. Anyway, so the Ditto 5 natures will most likely come in the Modest, which lowers attack, raise special attack. Timid, lower attack, raise speed. Jolly, lower special attack, raise speed. Bold, lower attack, raise defense. And I can't remember the last one. Wait, was that 5? No, I can't remember what the last one was. Silly me, my mistake. Anyway, because like sassy or something, I can't remember. So this is the set I recommend. You can run Water Absorb too, but I prefer Hydration. Because, like, if the opponent's setting up, like, range strategies and, like, they're usually expecting water absorb, and like if they want to like inflict stats conditions on you, or if, like by chance they get a stats condition as like a side effect from one of the moves, and it's raining somehow, then it just gets healed. But I don't put rain dance on this set. Oh sure, I'd power up my water attacks. Well, I only have Skull anyway. Basically, I put Skull on this instead of Surf, because I mainly do double battles, and Surf also hits your ally, and I don't really want to put Protect on any of my Eevee evolutions. And none of the Eevee evolutions get Telepathy as a hidden ability. Anyway. Noivern actually gets Telepathy as a hidden ability, which I'm quite surprised. Anyway. Well, I recommend the Eevees, not like the actual Eevee, the Pokemon. The Eevees, I recommend Special Attack and HP if you're going to run this set. Basically, you might have noticed the defense isn't that good. Well, that's why we have Acid Armor. Boosts its defense by 2 stages. Basically, whenever you get the chance to, like, if your opponent's trying to set up on you, you can, like, or if they, like, counter, if they're, like, a counter or magic coat set, you can keep on setting Acid Armor up, but I barely got any chance to use it. And oh god, my battery's running low, I have to go, bye. Anyway, as I was saying, run Skull to try and get a burn. So, if your opponent's a physical attacker, then their chance for burn could really help, because then they'd decrease their attack by 30%, I think it was. Anyway, and I really recommend Aqua Ring, because basically, when you use it, you recover some HP every turn. So kind of like Leftovers, and combined with Leftovers, you get a lot of HP back every single turn when you set up Aqua Ring. Anyway, I just Ice Beam because grass types. Well, it's actually quite fortunate that most grass types are special attackers, and most grass type moves are special attacks. Anyway. Next is a Jolteon, or a Jolteon set that I use. Well, this is the first Jolteon I have ever used. I'll get down to the basics on how you like breed for these things after I've showed you all my movesets. Anyway, I recommend Thunderbolt or Thunder, no matter like whatever you want to do. If you want that extra power, then use Thunderbolt. Not use Thunder, sorry. But I prefer, I prefer, like, I won't sacrifice accuracy for extra power, because my luck with moves with low accuracy is pretty bad. That's why I didn't run Hydro Pump on my Vaporeon. You can run Hydro Pump instead of Scald if you want, but Scald is a lot more helpful because of that burn chance. Anyway, Thunder Wave just for annoying fast opponents. Volt Switch just in case like there's a Pokemon that looks like he might use Earthquake, because there's a lot of most Pokemon carry Earthquake these days. So if it's a Pokemon that normally carries Earthquake, like Snorlax or Kangaskhan, you can use Volt Switch because you're pretty much guaranteed to outspeed them. But if it's a ground type, then just switch out because the Volt Switch won't affect them, and Shredded Ball for coverage. Though if you run into a Crocodile and Jolteon's the only Pokemon left, then you're pretty much screwed because, like, Shredded Ball's not very effective and all of these moves won't affect it. So pretty much Crocodile is, like, the only problem. And then again, I don't see very much of Crocodile, so that's actually kind of good and handy. You want to run Timid Nature? You can get this through, you can get this through the Ditto 5. The Ditto 5 is like super helpful. Anyway, moving on to my Flareon. I couldn't think of a fourth move to put on it, so it just has 3 moves. And I recommend the Inability Guts and Toxic Orb. Basically, this is a Fake Aid Toxic set. Basically, Fake Aid has double damage when you have a status move on you, and Guts makes it even stronger with a status move, and Toxic Orb makes it so you're immediately poisoned when you come into battle. This might be quite annoying when the Toxic starts to rack up on you and then the opponent takes damage, like it takes advantage of that and then like destroys you. Anyway, I thought Flareon had better defense than special defense. Oh, looks like I'm wrong then. I just recommend Flare Blitz and Fire Fang just for like if you don't want to take recoil, then you can use Fire Fang. But if like you just want to get an opponent out of there, you just use Flare Blitz. If like a ghost type or something, you can't use Fake Aid. Anyway, this is my Glaceon set. This is a special attack stat level 50. Anyway, I recommend Modest Nature. Well, depends on what you want to run, but really. Well, physical Glaceon isn't very good at all, so yeah. So you want to run Modest Nature if you want just a especially offensive one. Hail, so you can get your HP back every turn with the hidden ability Ice Body, and Leftovers just for the extra recovery. So this is kind of like Vaporeon. And also, if your opponent's not an Ice type, it also do some more damage to the opponent. And the reason why my only Ice type attack is Blizzard is because Hail makes its Blizzard 100% accurate. So yeah, that's pretty good. And Barrier is just for like physically like attacking opponents. And I forgot to show you my Eevees. Well, these two aren't fully Eevee trained, as you can see. I didn't finish Eevee training them. My Flareon, I didn't Eevee train at all. Basically, Jolteon, if you want to run this moveset, you want to Eevee train it in special attack and speed. If you want to run this set of Flareon, special attack, Eevee train it in an attack and I don't know, whatever you want. Some sort of defensive stat, HP, defense and special defense. I think I'm going to go with HP. Yeah, I'm going to go with HP. So Eevee train it in special attack and HP, because like then the Toxic won't be so much of a problem. But the thing is, I'm not sure if Flareon has very good HP stat, but I still recommend Eevee training it in HP. Anyway, the Glaceon, I Eevee trained it in special attack and special defense, because I don't need to train it in defense because we'll have Barrier. I Eevee trained it in special defense because I just want a physical, I don't know, I forgot what I was going to say. If you're wondering where's Leafeon, I don't have a Leafeon, sadly. Although I recommend X Scissor, Leaf Blade, Swords Dance, and I'm not sure if it gets Leech Seed. And just whatever move, really. I'll make another video covering Leafeon in the future, but I'll just have a little talk about him now. You want to run Adamant Nature if you want a Leafeon. I recommend like getting the Egg move Curse on your Leafeon and getting Eevee trained in special defense. I recommend getting Curse, but if you get Curse, then there's no point in Swords Dance. So forget Swords Dance. Alright, I'll make another, like I just said, I'm going to make another video on it. Here is my Espeon set. Believe it or not, I actually beat a Mega Gyarados with this thing. Yeah. I recommend Modest Nature. I think I'm going to put Calm Mind back on this thing because it's Focus Sashed. Like, Magic Bounce is a really good ability, so I really recommend putting it on Espeon. Anyway, get Focus Dash because those defenses aren't very good. Basically, you can send out this Espeon on a Dark type, if they're on a low enough HP. If your only choice to take out a dark type, say like a Mega Gyarados like it was earlier. Basically Espeon was my only, I needed to keep my Umbreon alive, so I had to go into Espeon because my Vaporeon was knocked out. So the Gyarados took me all the way down to my sash with Earthquake, and then I used Dazzling Gleam because they didn't see it coming. So I really recommend putting Dazzling Gleam on it, because like having a Fairy type move to like surprise dark types, I guess, and Shadow Ball for ghost types, and Psychic just for stab. You could either put Morning Sun or Carmine on it. I think I'm actually going to put Carmine back on it because like Morning Sun's not that helpful for me. So yeah. Alright, this is a really cool set in my opinion. This set happened to be used on Battle Tree. Actually, wait, I didn't cover my Eevee for this thing. Basically, I recommend Eevee training at special attack and speed. Next is Umbreon. Now this is one of my favourite sets I've used ever. Get the normal ability because it's a lot better than Inner Focus. And Leftovers, because like you're really gonna need it. Eevee training it in special defense and HP. Get Curse on it. It's an egg move. I recommend catching a Torkoal in the wild. And I recommend Careful Nature. One sec. Yeah, I recommend Careful Nature. Basically you can get like a Careful Nature Torkoal, and then like you can pass down like the egg move Curse and like Careful Nature onto it. Or if you're a badass, you can what is it? You can just keep hatching EVs, or maybe you can just get like, this is how I did it, right? I'm going to show you. I got a Arbok. I had an Arbok that has Careful Nature. Since he's in the field group, I bred it with a Torkoal with Curse. Actually, wait, that wasn't right, was it? Oh yeah, it was. I gave the Everstone to Arbok, and I bred it with a female Torkoal to get a Torkoal with the Careful Nature. Then I leveled it up a bit to get the Curse, and then I bred it with a female Eevee. Since I wanted normal ability, I had to actually keep hatching eggs until I got a female one, so that took a while, but in the end it was all worth it. Anyway, let's get back into the set. I recommend Moonlight and use PP up. And also with the Glaceon, I recommend doing PP up on Blizzard as well. Anyway, you want Confuse Ray as well, just to be extra annoying. And look at that special, that's keeping in mind this Umbreon is level 64, but look at that special defense. Even higher than its HP, wow. Anyway, and Payback just because you need an attacking move, and it's not really very good on the special side, as you could see. Anyway, just like Umbreon can take hits and then use Payback, so Payback will now have 100 damage. I think that's how it works anyway. And here's my Sylveon set. If Leafeon happens to be your favourite evolution, then sorry this is not in this video. But I'll make another video covering Leafeon in the future, so don't worry about that. If you came here just for the Leafeon set, then I'm sorry this isn't the right video. But I could keep saying I will make a video on Leafeon. Well, the Leafeon doesn't have to be here, so let me just explain Leafeon now. I know I tried to explain it earlier on in the video, but like I didn't know very much about Leafeon's moveset, which I still don't. Yeah, I'm going to go do some researching on Cerebi Nets, and I'll be right back to come up with them with moveset and stuff. So see ya. Alright, so what I recommend for Leafeon, Knockoff, Leaf Blade, Curse, and X-Scissor with the inability Chlorophyll, just in case if like Charizard Y comes in. Don't see why you'd swap in a Leafeon against a Mega Charizard Y, but whatever. Yeah. Or just if the opponent wants to set up Sunny Day, but most Pokemon that set up Sunny Day are Fire types. So I just recommend Chlorophyll. It's definitely better than Leaf Guard. Anyway, this is my Sylveon set. Basically, you put a Pixie Plate on this thing with the Pixelate ability. Therefore, like, Hyper Voice is now a Fairy type attack, plus Pixie Plate boosted, and Pixelate actually boosts normal type moves by 1.5%, and then I think anyway, boosts normal type moves by 1.5, and then it turns them into a Fairy type attack. So that's Stab plus amazing special attack plus, well, decent, like really decent attack power, and just like it's so good. I've used this Leafeon before, and like not Leafeon, what the hell, the Sylveon. My ear was itchy, sorry if you heard something weird there, but it's probably just me because my ear was being scratched. Anyway, yeah, so that's all my Eevees. So I've explained the Leafeon set, so actually you can go to this video if you want a Leafeon set. At the start of the video, I would say I'll put like timestamps onto like where you will, not actual links, just like where you can skip to if you want like sets for certain Eevee evolutions. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Well, how would you tell you my favourite is? I think it's pretty obvious who my favourite is. Anyway, like, this thing's so powerful! And also put Reflect on it because it's trash defense stat. Most Eevees have pretty terrible defense stat, as you can see. Wow, that's even worse. Wow. Anyway, Eevees weren't really designed for taking hits. Oh wait, I didn't show you what Eevees to put on Sylveon. You put, well, on Leafeon you put attack and defense, not attack and special defense. No, I'll sort out the Eevees in a sec because I don't think Leafeon's special defense is the best. Yeah, I didn't think so. Leafeon's special defense and HP are both base 65. So basically, right, just if you train it in wait. Why curse? No, not curse, because like its speed stat is 95. You train it so get Swords Dance instead of curse. Sorry. Swords Dance instead of curse. Curse Flareon, that was good. So that's the second Flareon moveset for another video. Anyway, so you on your Leafeon you want X Scissor. No, not the Pokemon. Leaf Blade, Knockoff, and Swords Dance, the Chlorophyll ability, and I recommend the Grass Plate, the Grass Arceus Plate. I forgot what it was to put on it. So it boosts the Leaf Blade by even more. But really, you can put whatever item you want because I'm just using an example to as a really good attacker. Anyway, so I think that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Next video I'm going to be covering Naganadel, one of my favourite Pokemon, and by far my favourite Ultra Beast. So that's the next video, Pokemon video. Till next time, but wait, there's just one thing I want to say. When I record my Naganadel video, I'm actually going to be using a Poipole instead of a Naganadel because I want to wait a bit before evolving it, and I don't have EVs. Just covering one Pokemon in an entire video, usually, it's going to be quite short, even though there's a lot of stuff to cover with just one Pokemon, because there's a lot of different sets you can run on a Pokemon. But this is just really an idea video on how, different ways you can use an Eevee. This is the way I use Eevees anyway. I'm going to put multiple. I'm going to make a video covering Flareon in the future. I've got 3 different sets for Leafeon. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Bye.